Hello again, this is the third tutorial for Shipyard, and on this tutorial we're going to make our ship actually react to gravity. Let's first begin by going to the Unity project. As I badly explained last episode, in other words, gravity is actually a volume. A volume, as you can imagine, it is somewhere in space. Usually it is a sphere, just without a mesh. Sometimes can be a collider, sometimes it is another thing. But anyway, it is a region in space. And our object is only going to feel gravity if it knows that it is inside a gravity volume. And well, how does it know if it is inside a gravity volume? Well, it is a detector. So this is what we are going to be doing. So to create a detector for our task, first we need to create an object called detector. And here it needs a collider. Collider. And an actual collider. Even though this is a box, it is best to use a sphere collider, with the radius of the sphere being about the radius of what we want our box to feel gravity. So I usually just set it to 1, even though it is outside the box. In my opinion, it's best this way, but it is actually just personal. Not only this, we're actually going to be using layers now. As this is a detector, we need the detector layer, which you can find, let me see, here, basic detector, done. And well, actually I made a mistake, we don't need this part. Alright, we have our detector. Now here we are going to be adding our gravity detector. Detector. As you can see, there are many detectors: fluid detectors, force detectors, audio detectors. The one we want is dynamic force detector, as this handles many things, many kind of forces, not only gravity but stuff like the shipping, nomai, beam, and etc. And there's this handy little thing, the field multiplier, so you can set if your box feels twice the gravity, and who knows what if you set it to -1. I don't think you can, but does anything, but well, it is a fun thing to toy around. Anywho, this in theory is all we need to make it work. So let's go back, save, build asset bundles, wait for a bit, and then we're going to copy it to our project. Well, it is finished. Go here, unit, asset, a streaming asset, gonna copy it, actually, sorry, not going to move it here, going to substitute it, then rebuild it. Now we can test it in game. Now that we are here, we can once again spawn our ship, and as you can see, it now does not fall away. As I mentioned, our 0.1 mass translates to 100 kilograms, so even though I said it to lower for us to be able to move the box, it didn't actually work. Although we can use the ship to move it, as the ship is a lot of force, as it is about 1 ton. So let me go to the, if I can remember where is the, not this, no, not this, not this, what is the control? No, C, I'm sorry, you can see from the cockpit view, we can move our box a little bit with the foot of the well. This was this tutorial. Even though we can receive forces from gravity and even the beam from the ship, there's one thing missing. This isn't affected by fluids. For example, if I jump into that water, even though I sink slowly. This box is not affected, so it isn't buoyant in any way, shape or form. So in the next tutorial we are going to be looking at counterpart of the gravity detector or force detector, the fluid detector.